So much. I want to bring in Moshe Lavi, who's the brother-in-law of hostage Omri Miran. Moshe joins us live now. Moshe, we've had you on the show many times. You've obviously been fighting very, very hard for your brother-in-law's release, and we think of you often. I do want to talk about some news that we got over the past few days, and that is, as I understand it, and you can tell me if this is correct, that one of the hostages who was recently released from Gaza actually told your family that they were at one point held with Omri. And it was as far back as, I believe, July of last year. But they said that when they were with him, he was physically fine. So we know that at least around July, the summer last year, your brother-in-law was fine. Just walk us through what that news meant to you and what else you heard about your brother-in-law's condition.
Yes, thank you for having me today. It's a difficult day for us families of hostages. And I did not imagine on my first interview on CNN many months ago that I'll be here on the 500th day since the hostages were taken captive by Hamas. We received the news over the past few weeks that Omri was in a fine physical state and also mental state back in July 24. He was held captive with one of the hostages, but they were separated since then. And we don't have any new information about his whereabouts, whether he's held with other hostages or in solitary condition, like some of the hostages were revealed upon their release. So we don't have newer information. What we do know is that he gave strength to others during his captivity, at least up to July, that he leverages training as a shiatsu therapist in order to help others to cope with the both mental and physical states of captivity. And I have no doubt that he kept doing that even long after we still believe he's alive.
I mean, it's sort of a double-edged sword, because on the one hand, you know that, okay, July 2024, he was safe and he was well and he was in good condition mentally and physically, as you point out. But I think the biggest concern, I would imagine, for your family is what has happened over the past 8 months. Could his conditions have deteriorated? I mean, how are you coping with that aspect of it, that aspect of not knowing?
Yeah, we're well aware that conditions for the hostages varied. And we know from those who were released over the past few weeks that they've experienced some horrific treatment, deprivation of food, water, sanitation, sunlight. They were tortured. We were told especially men are being tortured, young men, and Omri is in that category. So even if he was relatively fine in July, we have no doubt that sadly Hamas treated him badly, and I have no reason to believe that he was treated better since then. But we have to hold on to the hope that we can bring him home, we can make sure we can rehabilitate, like those hostages who returned over the past few weeks. They give us so much hope, despite all their suffering. We can see how they are integrating again with their families, with their loved ones. And Omri is such a strong person, and I believe he will return immediately to be with my sister Lishain and their 2 daughters, Ronnie and Alma.
Yeah, we had the 6th exchange of hostages this past weekend, and I imagine that, as you say, of course, for your family, it does give you hope, but I'm sure it's also difficult each time you have a group of hostages being released that Omri's name is not on that list. And my hope for you and your family is that you are reunited with him again very, very soon. That is my prayer for you, Moshe Lavi. Thank you so much for being on the program, and of course, we wish you the best of luck. All right, I want to return now.